Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome back with another live show on the channel. Match review and the player ratings. Final game of the season. 4-2 win against Brentford away at the Gtech Community Stadium. The season is now finished. 7th place is where we finish. Europe not just quite guaranteed yet. It's all down to Man City to beat Man United in the FA Cup final. But, yep, Mason, how are you feeling? You're on mute, Mason.
Aye, all good. All good.
Good. 7th place finish. Are you happy with it?
Aye. At least the best thing about it is at least we finished above Man U.
Absolutely. Yep. And of course, returning back, Mr. Sinclair. John, 7th place. Are we happy with the finish?
Given the circumstances, what happened this season with all the injuries and 11 defeats in the Premier League away from home, I have to say yes. Our away form's got to be improved next season. You can't take that form into the new season. And for me, I think finishing 7th, 4th last season, 7th this season, it could have been better with that injuries. But you know what, Pete? I take 7 given the common circumstances. If you get Europa League, I'll be happy. If not, then you know what? We have to go without European football next season. Just go for the top 4. And yeah, Eddie knows what's needed next year.
Absolutely. Before we get into it, if you enjoyed tonight's show, hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results on YouTube. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed to enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And a bell notification that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. That will notify what is coming up on the channel week in, week out. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free to do so. If you want to become a member, 99p a month, hit the join button, and you'll be put into the next prizes draws we do on the channel as well. Dive into 2 comments that have come in. Good evening, Lawrence. Glad to have finished the season with a win and finish 7th under the circumstances. Yeah, absolutely we did. Go on, lads. Good evening. Hope you all well. Yabba. Okay, then. Well, the lineup got announced before kick-off here, John, and we were just waiting for it. And the question was Pope and Joelinton going to be back into the team? And the answer was yes, they were.
Yeah, we've been banging on about this all week and the last few days. Nick's got to come in, Harvey's got to come in, and also as well, Big Joe's got to come in as well. And if you look at the scenarios, right, Nick Pope's been fantastic today, made a couple of fine saves. The one from Tony was world class. Joelinton put himself about the day, missing that physicality and control the game from the midfield. Okay, you missed that open goal, but we're not gonna own to that at all today. And Harvey B did a lovely header for the right wing cross from Bruno Guimaraes, headed into the corner of the net from close range. And you know what it is, right? It just goes to show that if you come in, do the job, you're in the team. But I thought those 3 I mentioned were really good. The back 4 looked a bit iffy today. I'm not gonna lie at parts. I thought Lewis Hall again had an excellent game. I can't lie. Bruno, my bowler, my man on the match today, 2 assists to 1 goal, tells you all you need to know. Up front, Isak back to his best. And Jacob Murphy scored a goal, 2nd goal. And apart from that, he worked hard putting the shift in. And did we miss Anthony Gordon today? Not at all. Not at all. Because we've done a professional job today. Could have done with him, but you know what? He deserved a break. And big up to Anthony Gordon, you know, visiting the hospital with Joseph as well. Big up to Anthony. And you know what? I'd love to donate as well. And I'm still waiting for them to come back on us to see if I can donate. If I can, I'll be happy to do so.
Yeah, we've seen a video of him going to see the lady in hospital where they're giving him a shirt and all of that, which was incredible. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well. You'll just say hello to each other. Good evening, Tom. Hope you're well as well. Well, of course, the disallowed goal there, Mason. I mean, it was offside because Tony's already standing in his offside position. And that's why the first Brentford goal was ruled out, and it was the right decision. So
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it because I was listening. Because when I seen the highlights, it didn't.
I didn't show you that one. I'm very surprised.
It didn't bring up the offside goal. But what I was shouting on, for what I was shouting in the two of you, it sounded like it was close.
It was offside, John, because Tony's already in an offside position.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he wasn't far off. Like we looked at it, he looked onside. Another angle, he looked offside, and I think they got the right decision at the end of the day on Tony. And but I mean, I was cool about it because I didn't panic because we knew he was going to come back into the game, but thankfully it was offside and they got it correct. So we just got on the game, and they could have scored after that. Probably had to make a save from his feet.
Yeah, he did.
And then after that, we got Jordan missed that open goal and that before that, put me that save, and we went ahead.
That was it. I mean,
yeah.
What's best about the goal there, Mason? It's the cross from Bruno. And Harvey Bonds just gets his head right onto it, and there's no way keeper's saving that. He started a bit slow, Harvey Bonds, but really got better throughout the game, I thought. And just to get a header on that, Mason, was just incredible. But it's for me, it's all down to the cross from Bruno.
I thought
Go on,
I
mate.
thought it was an excellent cross. I mean, I'm just going to say it's the first one. Oh, sorry, I got mixed up with another goal. I mean, it's just the power and the cross, and obviously the power of the header, which Flecking didn't, luckily enough, didn't get a hand of. Which was great for Bond's perspective, but from a Brentford perspective, Flecking, I think it was regular. I think regular needs to do a little bit better, and it shows you why Postecoglou was not a fan of him at Tottenham.
Yeah, you are. Good evening, Brian. Evening and great. It was almost squeaky toe time. Please, Man City win the FA Cup. I'd also like to thank a shop in Bubbles for giving me a tile for my next Doctor Who episode. Already 10 pages in, says Brian. Nice one. Good evening, Mohammed. I think Man City will bottle in the final because we won't get Europe corrupt. I think Man City will win it. They'll want to get another one over their rivals. Easy, simple as that.
But why would you say that with the team Man City you've got? Harvey
won the league. They're going to win the FA Cup. Let's hope Man City win the FA Cup. And they would laugh at as well if Man United missed out on Europe as well. Surely they will. Easily. So that's why Man City will win the FA Cup, no doubt about that. So second goal there, John. I mean, it's good work rate. Murphy does well to win the ball back, gives it to Isak. And all Isak does to do is just fire it across the box. Murphy, no one would mark him, and Murphy just puts it into an empty net. 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, look, we needed a second goal as well because I knew Brentford were coming hard at us where they go behind, and they normally do. We just had to have that breathing space, and lovely cross from Isak, like you said. Good work, good build-up, and yeah, Jacob Murphy just had to tap it in, and he just couldn't really miss. And we was in full control after that game because I think Brentford felt shell-shocked after that. And you know what? I thought we can get 3s and 4s and 5s the way we're playing at the minute. Where was that form the other night at Old Trafford? Where was that form? Why did Eddie pick the wrong side for Wednesday? Why? If you pick that team, we'll beat these lots. And then there wouldn't even be a conversation about finishing United. Oh, sorry, Man United.
So I've just got back to it. Sorry.
I didn't see Mason's face there. He's smiling.
Sorry, I've got a bit wrong. It was a long ball played up. It was the third goal. I'm getting mixed up with there, Murphy on the ball.
Yeah, he did.
But it's just the way no one has Murphy in the box and just says thank you very much. So yeah. Arsenal fans having an absolute meltdown. Man City was going to win the league. Newcastle fans will laugh if Man U missed out on Europe. What do you predict? Man City to win the cup final. Good evening, Lorraine. What you predicted? We finished above Man United. Yes, we certainly did, says Brian as well, which is great. So anyway, we'll now get to the third goal. So back to you, Mason. This is where Murphy does win the ball. And it's just Isak, he knows where the goal's going to be.
I was going to say it now because I finally remember it. Regular needs to do better with that.
Yeah,
Regular
Murphy
needs to do better.
Murphy just nicks the ball, passes it to Bruno, and then gives it to Isak, and he does the rest.
Need disrespect at Brentford, right? But the fact is, right, he's a Champions League winner, and he's doing stuff like that. I mean, he needs to do a lot better. But Murphy did well with the crossing. Obviously, Isak knows where the net is, and obviously tucked it in to make it 3-0, which was good.
There's the last time we finished ahead of Man United. Is
Never.
it the first time?
Never
Finished ahead of them, not in the Premier League.
There you
Lewis, this is the first time.
Just watch the interview with Eddie, and he says the defence has cost him a few places this season. It's not just the defence, though. Dubravka's capable of being... You've got to throw Dubravka in there as well.
Yeah.
Because he's been flapping at balls, and that's why Paul had to come back in the day.
Yeah, fact. And the thing is, right, it just goes to show that Dubravka's a poor keeper, and I think he needs to be moved on at the end of the season. He really does, for the sake of the club. Do you know what I mean? And if he's not at the 25, like Tony said in the run, he's not at the 25, then you know what? Then he's got to have to find a club. And he's got to find a club so he can play in the first team. It will not be at Newcastle. We get a goalkeeper in the summer, right? When about Dashafili from Valencia, then Dubravka's time's up. And then we have two quality keepers in the books, and that is Pope and Badashvili. And you know what? And that'll be our goalkeeper sorted out.
Yeah, absolutely, Adrian. I gifted you a membership. Says yes, I did the other time. It was, and says cheers. And Lewis has now been a member for 18 months on the channel. So thanks for your support as always, Lewis. 1977 says Lawrence. Next season,
I think
Palace in the top six. That's interesting.
Lawrence, I think Lewis was on about in the Premier League. And can I just quickly come to Yava's thingy? They're going to be up there next season, like Palace. They're going to be up there next season.
To get the top 10.
Once what's his face gets his own players in, he'll be up there next season.
I think Palace could challenge for a further place. They're really, really good. If they hang on to Eze and Elise, of course, and Mateta, they've got a big opportunity in a way they really, really have. So,
but the fact they've still. Did you see Mateta or not?
Haven't seen his goals, but he got a hat trick today. I heard.
I think if it probably won't matter if Palace lose their best players. They've still got players. They've still got Mateta.
Mm-hmm.
And
would you take Mateta? Yeah.
And Peter, my boy as well. They've still got me boy.
No, Jordan, are you? He's not good.
Would you take Mateta at Newcastle?
Just proving everyone wrong that he can score the goals. I made a couple. I looked up and I saw it was 3-3. Just I said, Christ, it's going to be one of them days. We'll get onto those. I was just thinking in general, says Lewis. Bruno isn't going anywhere, as he's just said on his Twitter. I hope we have done enough to get us into Europe. Just out of Man City shop to get it done. And there we go. So anyway. But yeah, John, the first goal that Brentford scored, it was quite early in the second half. And that's what we didn't want, John.
Not really, no. I mean, Brentford had to come out hard on us and try and get an early goal back. And you know what it is, right? I asked myself the question, can Newcastle hold on for the next 15, 20 minutes without conceding a goal? And that's the biggest problem. We have conceded goals, yeah? 2 today, 3 against Man U, yeah? Brighton scored once, let one in as well. That's 6 goals in the last 3 games conceded. The fact of the matter is, it is a frustrating one. If we just hold on, we'd be all right. But considering the goals coming into the second half, isn't good at all whatsoever. And when they got that goal from Shanet, I can't remember his name, but you know what it is? Mm-hmm. I think Brentford will probably get another one along the way. But what I thought, when Rissa are going to come on to him as well, believe you and me in the chat, I'm not happy about this guy, right? He should have been sent off before he scored that goal, right? Then Brentford right in the game. We was on a knife edge. We had to hang on for our dear lives as well. Thankfully, we got the 4th goal, which could come on to as well. But let's be real about it, yeah. But it was just one of the best of starts conceded earlier on. But I thought we still looked in control in a way. But it is we just have to hold on to what we got and, just be calm.
Yep, yeah, we'll get on to Wissa for them because he was booked for diving in a penalty box, which Lewis Hall never ever touched him in a billion years, and the referee, Simon Hooper, was right to give the yellow card for them, but he should have been second yellow carded just after that, where Dan Burn barely touched him, and the referee gives a free kick for it, and he books Dan Burn as well for it. If VAR were to look at those situations, Wissa's getting a second yellow when he's off. He's trying to cheat completely. And he gets this goal, Mason. It's a good goal, to be fair. Like, we outspun Dan Burn, but he shouldn't have stayed on. But it was a cracking goal. And again, that's when it was definitely squeaky bum time at that point.
It was. I think Dan Burn needs to do a little bit better. But it was a good goal, but he shouldn't have been. Him and Morphy should have been sent off, in my opinion.
We'll get into Morphy as well. So, yep. We're up to with me comments.
Nice try, Yabba.
Evening, Peter Mason and John. Great result for us to see Paul back. Absolutely. Good evening, Lee. Hope you're well as well. The only time Newcastle above Man U was when I mounted my Man U ex-girlfriend. Next season's going to be tough. If we don't get rid of Deadwood, Liverpool brain will have new managers and signings. We have to get some quality, and we do. We've got to shift the Deadwood out as well. I'm being silly as I thought Europa Conference was separate competition. Well, they are. Is it just call it Europa League and the Europa Conference League? So they're kind of like the same, but just a different name. Good evening, Philip. Hope you're well. Ashington says, "Oh, good game today. Game of the day like it was." Mason, you look very cozy and snug. He's always wearing his snuddy on my shows.
Nah.
Mason, how was your day with the missus and Carl? Refresh though, what do you think about that whole pen claiming then we actually scored? Never expected Isak to take a free kick. VAR can't give a yellow card. VAR should be looking in for into players diving for me, like, because Wissa's done it twice today, and surprised he didn't get second yellow carded for it, which he well and truly could have. I mean, John, do you think VAR should be looking into dives?
Yeah, I think it should, 100%, Pete, because we need to clean it out of the game, because I would not have any player doing it for my team as well. No way, I wouldn't have it at all whatsoever. But do you know what it is, right? I mean, I can remember a couple of seasons ago, right? If you get caught cheating, you get automatic 2-game ban, and they stopped it. Why? Why did they stop it? It's because some managers complained. It's just
you go that way and cheat, you get what you deserve.
I agree. Don't need to, man. And and that's the way it is, cheating. Yeah, I agree, guys.
One of our own players tried to cheat. One of our own players tried to cheat last week and a half.
Yes, Miguel Moron.
Yep. I tell you what, and I don't want him. I don't want him cheating on my football club. Yeah, he didn't have to dive. He could have gone on, and he chose to do that. He doesn't need to do that. And Eddie and Jason need to tell him, look, I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. Don't do that at our football club, ever. And he goes and does that.
He does, absolutely. I thought Newcastle should have had a penalty. To me, John, it's a penalty. I think he's inside the box, Lewis Hall.
100%, man. 100%. He gives the penalty away. He's in the box. Unless the contact's made outside the box, then it goes in. Then it's a penalty all day long. And then it goes to VAR check. Gives the free kick instead. Eddie and Jason were furious. The fans were furious. The players weren't happy about it. Yeah, I think Tinder got booked for it as well.
He did. He got booked for complaining about it as well.
It seems that basically they want to keep on. They want to shut up. Blah blah blah. I'm sorry, you can't keep this guy quiet. Never. No way. And then after that, Fika comes in. Isak takes it. The keeper only power to Bruno, and he wasn't going to miss that at all. And that was game set and done. Game set match. Because he was at the right place at the right time and he wasn't offside. And yeah, he had his hat on as well when he celebrated.
Yes. Does that, Mason, the celebration? So we'll get on to the fourth goal, which Bruno tapped in. Isak took the free kick, which the keeper saved. Only to find Bruno, which put it in for 4-2. Celebration, class, Mason. Does that look like a sign of a player who wants to leave the club?
Absolutely not. Nah.
Yep. Definitely not. The celebration was class with the hat on. It just shows Bruno loves this club and he doesn't want to go anywhere at all. And good things, good to hear, Philip. Maupay foul Pope gets a yellow, then Pope gets yellow for arguing. Maupay starting fights and arguing with the ref as well. No extra yellow. We'll just get to that in a minute. Great to see winning the final league game of the season, but next year will be difficult if we keep the dead one and don't make major signings. I agree. We get yellows for diving, but other teams avoid it. Yep, Tom Daly FC, says Brian. Man U and Liverpool are huge culprits of getting things for diving or give a red card for diving. Again, yeah, I'd giving red cards out for diving is not a bad idea because you going there to cheat a game, deserve to go off for it. Good evening, Julie. Hope you are well. Congratulations to Man City on winning the Premier League title for the 4th consecutive season. Yep. Are we not allowed to say cheating refs even though it looks blatant? Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, missed the Friday night. Phone went flat when I was fishing to charge it up. Missed the food picks and the laps. Go back and watch it early. And yeah, it was a great laugh on Friday. People just saying hello to each other. Hovers off his body in the box. To me, it's a penalty. And on the commentary, they said he wasn't in the box. The line in front of my eyes expecting me not to spot it. Yeah, exactly. Give Miggy a ban for cheating or a fine. Bruno is going to stay, says Lewis. He hopefully he does. Let's take the boss to save me. It is posters. The owners are thrilled with 7th position and thank the fans for playing a massive part. 7th against, not too bad considering we've had loads of injuries. Some players have been not performed up to the standard this season. We could have fell further down the table and finished way further down the table at this rate. So,
can I come
Bruno,
in?
my man of the match. Yeah, go on, Mason.
Lewis, why do you want arm on this dirty shit?
These needs to go for me. Bruno, my man of the match, did 2 assists and a goal. He would definitely stay next season. Bruno's a tough choice as well, but Joe Linton was my man of the match for me. I thought the guy was just
2 cents.
No problem, John. Golden saw a tweet, got in his car, drove to the hospital to give the kids some Newcastle stuff. Yeah, we did. Some of the refs are more going backwards, some forward, get rid of the refs and get new ones in for next season. Yep. Bruno doesn't want to leave Newcastle, and the media keep trying to push it with him and Isak. They know nothing and don't know who we need to sell. A load of bollocks. A lot of it, says Ashington. Yep, that was shocking and Miggy. We are not a cheating club. No, we're not. Well said, Lorraine. Good evening, Pete. Hope you're well. You're just saying hello to each other. Whistler's goal was good, but I reckon Pope saves that at his best. It's a good goal, to be fair, but it's just Whistler shouldn't have stayed on the pitch.
The fact is, imagine if that was Dubravka.
Exactly. If you get tackled on the edge of the box, it is a penalty because it's technically in the box line. Leo was innocent on Friday night. First game back, not too bad. Is anyone in agreement with Dubravka leaving? I don't want him in our top group again. Yes. He needs to go. He needs to go. Phil Foden been absolutely phenomenal this season. Absolutely, Philip.
Something.
Miggy for Saudi, you can go there or just anyway. I don't want Miggy to say I want Bruno to stay. What was Isak coughing up? I couldn't tell what it was actually. Lewis loves a Miggy train, says as well.
There again.
But the tackle on Paul from Maupay is a red, John.
Oh, 100%. Because I'll tell you something now. Had that been Isak or Wilson or any Newcastle players does that, they'll be straight off. I'm telling you. That was slight. I think that's a shocking tackle. Maupay's got previous as well. Doing that before. I'm sure he did that before. But and I think that's shocking. It's just frustration. Do you know what I mean? It's just an absolute scumbag for a tackle like that. Do you know what I mean? And I tell you what, I'm glad that it happened in James's Park. Otherwise, it would have been off. But also, he argued as well. And I think that he's a shit housey, by the way. But nah, I think Nick Push just come back from an injury. What he doesn't want to do is go off for no injury. Can't do that. But I think the referee's been weak today.
He has
been very, very weak. And it's not just this game, but other referees been soft. For me, I honestly think they need an overhaul in the summer of referees because they've been shocking. There's only 2 referees, right? Who's going to make him. Michael Oliver is one of them. I can't remember the other guy's name is. It might have been Salisbury. I might be wrong, but let's be real. I think they were poor. The standard referee has been poor this season. It really has been poor. And I think more players very lucky to be on that pitch. Because I tell you now, and I've been midway for the second half, it'll be done.
The fact is, it's right from behind as well. And the fact is, since Mopey's got a yellow card, he's trying to argue just to protest his innocence. Yeah. Should have been off the pitch. Should have been off of that.
Should have get in the bin, man. Get in the bin. Because I tell you what, right? He's got a mouth on him. Yeah, Mopey. Yeah. The referees are bottling it. Like, do you know what I mean? And I can see Philip's comment as well, and he's quite right. Definitely needs to have a massive meeting in the summer with the overhaul referees. Facts. Absolute facts, Philip. You're right. And it's just been poor officiating. Look at Anthony Gordon. He should have 2 pens against Brighton and against Man U. Simple as that.
Yep.
But it's shocking. Absolutely pathetic.
Stick him in the sin bin for diving. It's got quite about the sin bin possibility it has. Maupay argued and still no more. Maupay is a shocking player. Yep. The referees are not consistent. That is a recall challenge. Thank God he didn't break his leg. We all have to only hope that Man City win the FA Cup final for you to get a Europa Conference spot. Any other keeper gets a special treatment in a red, but it's us. I'm not reading that yet, but there's no reason for Man City to want to let Man U win the FA Cup. We might have got battered off a terrible Man U, but can't see City letting them win. No, definitely not. Premier League and the FA need to have a massive meeting in the summer with the overhaul of referees. Get rid of VAR. It's simple. Only the game wins. It's not VAR that is the problem. It's who operates the system, which is why it's so poor. In other countries, it works fine. Just in the Premier League, it's all over the place. Yeah. It's just get proper officials to do it properly, and then it'll work properly. And
it's ridiculous, shocking.
And he was smiling because we knew we got away with it, cheating bastard. Yep. Find it hard to believe that referees get well trained to ref matches because they're absolutely shocking them. And if that's what they consider high standards, we should be ashamed of our officials. Yep. We need to completely rework the whole system since Ashington. Yeah. Good evening, George. Evening, Peter Mason. Hi, John. Hope you're keeping well. I don't agree with VR. With VR going, it's fine. It's just you need better people to use it. VR taking stick for our terrible officials. Yep. The top of the Sweden have actually rude not to use VR. Okay, then fair enough. But yeah, final whistle went. 7th place was secured. We finish above Man United. VR need to use ex-pro footballers as well to the refs. I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest.
Good comment there.
I think I'm going to agree with that. Let's see that. Oh. What are you playing, Mason?
That's not even me.
Wait.
It's definitely not
That's
me.
Even me. That wasn't even me.
It's time to celebrate. Chops is finally gone. Liverpool can go back to being trade again. Woohoo! Maybe we break the curse. Yeah. Great to see us use a B. I think Lee's saying that. Get some MC on. Oh, God, that music's terrible. Man U easy the worst ever Premier League season this year. John Raven again, says George.
Music.
Yep. We get into the player ratings in just a moment. But yep, 7th place it is. We just hope it's enough to get us in the Europa Conference. If it will be enough if Man City do the job and win the FA Cup final, which I believe they will. They'll have enough for Man United because Man City will want to keep adding those trophies to their list, and they'll want to beat their rivals again, and they probably would like to do it for a 3rd time. So there you are. That's why Man City, I believe, will win the FA Cup. And look at the players they've got. Haaland, Foden's been exceptional this season. De Bruyne will play. He's been had another cracking season. They've just got all-round quality, and that's why they've won the league again. So there you are. Great to see us above the score bags, Man U. Yep, Man U, Mason, that sounded like the new Call of
That wasn't even me.
It'll be interesting to see how Ollie Slot will do in his first season at Liverpool next year. We finally finished above Man U. Klopp's leaving. Don't you think this could be our season next year? Strong summer window. Players back fit. Imagine the season we could have had an on and off season. I believe if we kept the same players, we could have finished higher up the table. We could have had top 4. Hit John's ringing on too many times to recognise. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You knew it was, Mason. Right, look, we'll get into the player ratings now. So remember to take part in the live chat as well. Let us know what your ratings are down.
Lewis, at least my ringtone isn't Thomas the Tank Engine, mate.
Oh, God. John, and all good evening. Coffee on you well as well. Good. Well, then let's get into these player ratings. And then, are you taking part, Mason?
Nah, just leave it because I've only seen highlights.
It's fine. No problem. Well, me and John will do them. Exactly why I think we finish strong next season if we get Europa. It's perfect for us. Some Man U fans said they never wanted Conference League. Well, you'll miss out on Europe next season. There you are. And you can see, and there'll be players leaving that club if they miss out on Europe. Bruno is having a war with words on Twitter with Danny Murphy as he had enough called out for Bruno for not being athletic enough. Well done, Bruno. Put some of these pundits in their place. Because some of these pundits are absolutely spineless, and we're talking mainly talk sport, because a lot of them really, really are. Okay, then. And even if you can't say anything, exactly. Well, then, player ratings. So taking part in the live chat. You start with you, John. He was back in goal, in the middle of the goal. Nick Pope.
Absolutely. Great to see him back, and it's great to see him back in the show. We've been banging on about this guy to get this in. I'll tell you one thing, if the backers don't go, we lose that game today. Let's be real. But the saves he made today, one from Tony was absolutely unbelievable. I know big save from Mr. One in the first half. He had no chance of the goal, so we can't blame him for that. I mean, we could have told him, I'm going to give him a 9 because it's good to see him back. Couple of important saves. And yeah, I'm going to give him a 9 for me today.
Fair enough. Yeah, it was great to see him back. No, he had the 2 goals, but past him. But we needed him back, didn't we? We absolutely needed him back massively, which is great. This has gone for 6. Not seen the match yet. Pizza can't give the ratings, though. Would give Bruno man of the match. That's fair enough, Ian. So 6 is a 9 from coming out. How are these idiots get paid to talk absolute rubbish? Any of us could do a way better job. Absolutely. Mason Which Thomas. Oh God, it'll be the no more. Pope getting a spot back last game will be a good confidence boost for Pope too, especially because we won. So the 8s is a couple of 9s from George, and of course Coffee. Actually, I can't stand that ref man. He was blatantly biased. We'll be doing his rating as well. Julie's gone for an 8 for Pope. Another one, Ashington's gone for a 9. Good to have him back. Absolutely, Julie, it is. Okay, then. In it right back was Emil Kraft. He wasn't too bad the day, I thought. Kept in because of Trippier probably didn't look fit the other night. Did get caught out a couple of times, but I thought he did what he had to do at times there for me. I had Emil Kraft today. So I think,
it's a tough one, Pete, isn't it, on Kraft?
I'm going to say, what should we give him? Do you know, I think Kraft deserves a 7. I can't remember if I give him 6 or was it you, John, that gave him 6 on your show?
Well, I gave him 6 because
it's
just done a good job. Nothing more, nothing less. Putting the shift in there.
I think I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he did pretty well today.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's some 7s coming in. Kraft was okay. 7 for Kraft. Lewis loves Kylie Minogue when he sees the locomotion. Choo choo. I would give the ref a 10. Pete. Oh God, Ian.
Oh, bless
6, 7, the 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Oh. Kraft massively improved under Howe was crap under Bruce. He certainly was, Julie. I actually trusted Kraft more than Trippier actually today. Yeah,
Everybody was shite under him.
Well, yeah, they were, weren't they? I actually trusted Kraft more than Trippier today. Yeah, absolutely, as well. So you are. It's back to you, John, and it's with Mr. Fabian Chair.
He's a shaky start. I can't lie, but grew into the game, and was he at his best? Not really, but his quality possession of the ball made a big difference as well. He's been a miss at the centre of defence. Like, his experience, he's 32 years of age, and he's a cool old head. And this guy is exactly that in a game like this. I'm going to give him, I think I said 6 on that. I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. That's true. Mason says Julie. 7 from Yaba, 6 from Coffee, 5 from Julie. Went invisible at times. He did a little bit. Share a 6 share from Ashington, and a 6 from there. And Lorene's given Pope an 8. Okay then, Mr. Big Dan Byrne. I thought he did pretty well today. Did get outspun for the second goal. Byrne, I thought he put some really crucial tackles in today as well. He's played at his correct position in at centre back, and I thought he did very well again today. I thought Dan Byrne was called in a couple of times when he had to. So I'm going to say a 7 for Dan Byrne. Thought he was outstanding today. Did very well today, Dan Byrne. So 7 for him. So there's a lot of 6 from Lewis, a 7 from George, and a 7 from 7 from Coffee, and also a 7 from Yabba as well. Right then. Last one of the back four, John, and this guy was class today. I thought. Lewis Hall.
Wow. I tell you what, right, that guy, if he carries on the way he is, going to next season, right, then believe you me, this guy could be playing for England left back for many, many years to come to replace Luke Shaw, and Gareth Southgate can't do anything about it. This, I mean, the only slight thing he did wrong today when he miscontrolled a ball pass from Dan Byrne wasn't his fault, but it nearly cost us a goal, by the way, and we got away with one. But today, as the game grew and grew, he seemed more confident ball, confident playing it out, won a free kick, should have been a pen. His defender's immense. And you know what? If he carries on the way he is, now I can see why Eddie has not been playing this guy, because he is not ready. Eddie only play a player when he is ready. Lewis Hall is ready. Now, get this guy in. Make him our left back, yeah? Paul Dummett, goodbye. Matt Targett, goodbye, yeah? I mean, they're not good enough. This guy, 19 years old, he really thought he played for Newcastle for the rest of his life. Him and Anthony Gordon are going to make a fantastic left side pairing next season. 9 for me, I'm going to give Lewis Hall a 9.
Great. Yep, absolutely. This is a lot of 9s. Hall 9, 9, 9, 9. A lot of 9s coming in from as well. We're doing craft. You must be a little bit behind a bit, Lorraine, on the YouTube side. So I think you must be a little bit behind. Hall definitely should be our club next season. Yes, I think we're going to get him. Target was a massive waste of a buy, in my opinion. I can't believe we're giving him 100 grand in wages. Hopefully a new left back comes in, and if we do, let go of Target and Dummett. I'm glad we signed Hall and not Cucurella. Given Luke Shaw's injured, Chilwell has been poor. He might have an outside chance of Euros based on the last few games, says Ruffy.
Can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
Hall's in Newcastle player now, because apparently what I've seen, he's a permanent player after the Brentford game, so he's ours now. Up goes Chelsea.
You know what? Southgate was at the game today. Yes, he was, Lawrence. So, you know what? There you go. Well, then, so it's back to me now. Into midfield now. Let's start with this guy. Brilliant again today. The guy who wears a magic hat. He could have signed for Arsenal, but he said no for that. Wants to play for Eddie in the famous black and white. And there you are. 2 assists today. He was brilliant there, Bruno, as always. Bruno, we want you to stay. We want you to stay at this club. I think Bruno deserves a 10 out of 10 for me. He was incredible. Did very, very well today. So double figures for Bruno. The guy's just been unstoppable. Please, I hope he is here next season. If he get Europa Conference guaranteed, I believe he will. Definitely be 100% staying. 10 for Bruno. He was outstanding. 10 from Coffee, 10 from Ashington, 10 from Yaba, 10 from Holder, 10. She's gone for, she must be a little bit. Denisio's gone for 10 as well. Bruno for 10. Yeah, go on, Mason.
I just quickly say so. His father, I seen something on Twitter. His father was in your weekend yesterday. Somebody asked him. His father told the kid who I seen on Twitter he's staying. His father said, "I'm not in the know. I've seen it on Twitter. Apparently, his father said to stay in.
Well, there you are. 10 for
Wow.
Bruno as well from Julie. Lewis Hall is our first official sign it because fourth position we finish. If Fabian gets a 10, it was just nice to see him. Sorry. It's your rain, Lorraine. It's your rain. What was up with going today? He must have feeling the effects of the ankle that happened at Old Trafford, so that's why he missed. Bruno at 10 from the Rougheed as well. 7 from Lorraine for Burn. 10 plus. Remember, please like and subscribe and share. Cheers so much, Lewis. Yep, please do like. And if any of you are brand new to the channel, please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. And it does help us grow as well. Cheers so much, Lewis. Hall at 10 from Lorraine as well, and 10 from David as well. Yes, Hall is our first signer, but we don't stop payments until July. That's right. So, but he's going to be our player next season. And give him number 3 shirt as well, I would.
Yeah.
Give him the number 3 shirt as well. I hope we really, really do. Did anyone see that Man U fan on TikTok say Man U will win the Premier League? We were far from it. Glad we got Hall. I see a lot of potential in him. So do I as well. Really. Do you think we'll go in the summer? Hopefully he doesn't. And again, no problem. Again, cheers so much, Lewis. Okay, John. Sorry you're going to get him. Longstaff.
36. Oh, wow. What can I do about this guy? Look, first half, he was okay. We've got to agree on that. But the second half, the game kind of passed him by in the second half. I can't even lie. Yes, he scored, but it was offside. But for me, he still has the fewest touches. Against the Man U game, right? He only had something like 33 touches in 70-some minutes. That is shocking, yeah? He's a passenger. We're carrying this guy, yeah? Let's be real. And, no, people say, see Leicester in the Premier League. I hope he moves on. I really hope he moves on, yeah? If we've got to move on, right, we have got to. Then I'm afraid he cannot be in the first team anymore. He cannot. Yeah. So for me, slightly better. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10.
Interesting. Whoa, there's some breaking news going on Sky Sports. I'm just going to read it out. So what was your rating against 6?
6 out of 10.
Bit long stuff. Yeah, he was definitely a passenger in the second half. Right, this is what I'm reading from Sky Sports. This is in regarding to Pep. He's come out and apparently said, I'm closer to leaving than to staying. So Pep is hinting that next season could be his last season as Manchester City manager.
Wow. That is very, very, very interesting.
And I've just seen something on Twitter that Adam Pearson's had a medical emergency today.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Emergency what? Sorry?
He's had a medical, and he's not going to Australia.
Oh, Adam, if you're watching,
I'll watch him, Adam.
Adam, if you're watching, we are thinking of you. Hope you are okay and do get better very, very soon.
Yes,
hopefully
everything. He's had
everything.
What did he had, guys? You're both talking over us.
I'm sorry.
What's happened to him? Which emergency did he had?
It's on his Twitter.
Yeah,
he is.
Because my agent back there. Oh my God! I'm so sorry, man. I'm so gutted, man.
Oh, I'm hoping, Adam, you are okay, my man.
Yeah,
please hope you're okay. Oh,
Adam, get well soon, mate. You know exactly who I am. If you're watching the show, Adam, you know exactly who I am, mate. Right? Send us a DM anytime, and I do everything I can to help because I love this guy. He gets a lot of stick, this lad. He gets a lot of bloody stick, right, on social media, like I do, right? I just hope now that they give the lad lots of love, the respect. Adam, I wish you well, man. Please think of you. All my heart, my guy.
Absolutely.
Love you, brother.
Get well soon. Get well soon, buddy. And hopefully you'll be in. Yeah, speedy recovery, my man. Hope everything will be okay.
Sam, man.
That's huge news. When I'm up to with me thing, he needs to go, but he won't because he has a kid on the way. Longstaff is. Oh, he was on about Longstaff. He's on about Longstaff. Yeah, Longstaff. I've said if we get a bid, we take it.
Sorry, I misread it. He's not Peter, I misread it. He's not going to Australia tomorrow, and it says in his statement he hopefully goes. Hopefully, he can go tomorrow.
Right. So we'll see. Hopefully he does. But again, get better soon, man. Get better soon, my man. Hope you feel okay. Tonali will be praising long stuff soon. Let's be happy. First off, 6, second 2, overall a 4. He needs to go. I've just read that one. Sorry to say, by Matty Longstaff belongs in the MLS with Matty. Interesting from the Ashington said about Sean. They should be available to watch your sort of streams. Longstaff has already reached the scene last season. That is huge news. Pep will want to join us. What was up with him? Like, yeah, it's just been read out. He's posted on social media and hopefully he's okay. Stuff a 4 from Julie. Hope all is well, Adam. Yeah, and there's a lot of people wishing him well as well. Get well soon, Adam. Oh, Adam Pearson, I hope and pray you will get better soon. Thinking of you. Steve Bruce for Man City. I don't think Man City's alone will be daft enough to do that. Adam Pearce, brilliant what he does. He certainly is brilliant. We know he gets a lot of stick, but
to me, he is the
way he's got with his channel is incredible.
Yeah, he is the best. I'll tell you what, if you ask us who's the best YouTuber, right, at the Northeast, it's Adam. No question about it.
Yeah, well, soon says Lawrence as well. Hopefully he's okay. Klopp to Man City. I don't think Klopp will go to another Premier League. Pep could be looking at the England job. I don't know. We'll wait and see. So, right then. So it's back to the midfield. And the last of the free midfield is Big J7. He was back. I'm glad this guy is back. He needed to start the day, and he absolutely took control of that midfield. Did miss the opportunity, but do you know what? He was bossing the midfield. He was a machine. The way he was bringing people into play was incredible. His skills on the ball were just absolutely mind-blowing as well, and absolutely out of this world as well. Do you know what? J7, I know he missed the chance, but I think J7 deserved double figures for me. I think he was my man of the match for me. I'm giving this guy 10 as well. He was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving him a 10. I know he missed the chance, but other than that, his job in midfield was absolutely out of this world.
Let me just say something quickly, right? If you go on to the next one, right? There's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name. I'm going to mention it, guys, so I'm sorry, but I am doing it. And, flipping lost it now. Sorry about that. Just hold us a minute. And it's a guy, and I'm going to call him out, yeah? And this guy's called Luke, FFC, right? He said, right, and this is going to wind everyone up, right? Mentions the possibility of stomach cancer, but he's sitting in some hospital bed worrying about Man United. Proper freak. And that's from Luke. Let me tell you something now, Luke, right? FFC, right? We're talking about a 21, 22-year-old lad in hospital with a stomach cancer, right? Stomach cancer, right? How dare you go on social media and you post a tweet like that? Yeah? Yeah? He's a young lad. He's in a bad place at the minute, and you come out and say that. Shame on you, Luke.ffc, and I hope you listen to that because that is not on. Yeah? Delete that tweet. Otherwise, I'm going to report that tweet or I'm going to say something as well.
The fact is, Anthony Gordon was feeling the effects of the thingy from Amrabat. That's why he couldn't make the game today.
Yeah, exactly.
He said he must be feeling it. And for Gordon to do something like that is incredible because he was unable to make the game today. To do something like that is absolutely mind-blowing. So...
Yeah. I'm going to get a lost stick as well because people think I like Adam Pearson as well. But I tell you what, the one thing I'm going to say is, right, he's a top lad. I've got respect for this guy, right? People are laughing at us, right, saying, blah, 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 I'm just as bad as Adam, Adam's just as bad as me. No, we love doing what we're doing, Pete. You love what you're doing, like what you're doing, right? We enjoy what we're doing, yeah? We work damn hard. We travel all over the country for away games, right? He goes more than I do. I get that. But, sorry, but that guy needs reporting, and I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to have me selling it as well.
Absolutely.
Lack of class.
Yeah, absolutely. 7 to 10 from Julie. There's a lot of screens coming in for Joe Linton. Didn't see the match before. Credited Eddie, and the players want an idiot 9 just because he's not 100%, otherwise a 10. Fair enough. He needs to Twitter ban that lad. Shiv on that look for post on social media. John report him. What is it with Man U fans? Disgusting fan base. They are. Do you think they're entitled to everything but talk the worst rubbish about others? Bellend what he is. Adam Pearson's a top content creator, deserves all the praise he does. Definitely needs reported that lad. John, do the right thing, report the idiot, says Lewis. Right then, so we're back into the at last of the attacking three. So we'll go back to you, John. I'll give you Harvey Barnes.
Harvey B. It's good to see him in the team starting. He's got an ability. He's got a talent. I like him. Do you know what I mean? I like him. I know people are saying that he's not really the answer yet. But next season, I'll judge him on next season. Yes, he's pretty enormous in some bits. And lovely header on Bruno's cross. And he's been involved in bits as well. And he's worked hard to support holding defence as well, which I think is great. A lot of people's not been mentioning that. Makes some good runs. And but I'm afraid it's the players that are ignoring him. Can't be doing that, yeah? He finds good space. I think he worked hard today. I'll give him Harvey a 7.
7? Oh, I think 7. I think he deserves a bit more than that. I thought the goal he had to score.
Yeah, he scored a goal today. Let's go
to your rating, no, John. That's fair enough.
Yeah, sorry.
Some 8s coming in. There's a 1 from Yabba. There's a 9 from Harvey. There's an 8 from George. There's a 8 from Coffee. There's a 9 from Julie. There's a 9 from Philip. I think he deserves a 9 for me as well. And a 8 from me as well. Okay, then. I'll go on to Jacob Murphy. And I thought Murphy was very, very good again today. Good to think to improve on the final game of the season. He scored with the empty net. But to win the ball back as well was really, really good. As well to help be part of the third goal that we scored as well. A lot more better from Jacob Murphy today. It really, really was. I think an 8 for Jacob Murphy today. I thought he did very, very well for me. So an 8 for Murphy. 7 is crazy harsh, John. Yeah, Lorraine's thinking you on that, John.
Crazy harsh. Crazy. Where did you get that tweet? Get that. 7 is crazy harsh. No, I'm speaking facts. I mean, look, he scored a goal, right? It's worked hard for the team. I get that. But he's getting a 7. Sorry, Lorraine. I love you to bits, man. But I can't please everyone, can I?
If you're 9 grades,
but she knows I love her to bits.
Jacob an 8. Enjoy the jobs you do, lads. Keep up the good work. Adam doing a great job in all the Newcastle Vlogs. Brilliant. I enjoy every moment of it. Chesley. Murphy a 9, an 8 from Lorraine. Murphy in your 10 out of 10, my player of the season. You would see that Coffee, wouldn't you? And a 7 from Julie as well. Right, last one, John. Up into the middle. The guy's got 20 plus goals now in the Premier League and 25 goals in all competitions.
Yep. I mean, he set up Joe Layton, who's a sitter. Scored a lovely goal, lovely finish for the third goal and that. And much better performance from Alex. And he missed a huge chance to make it 4-0. A big chance, by the way, as well. But other than that, I thought he was excellent today. And assist free kick from Bruno. And people might think I'm going to be harsh. I'm going to give him an 8.
No, 8's good. I think there's some 8s in the chat as well.
Even Lorraine, I'm agreeing with her this time. 8.
Hey, yo.
Do you know what it is with Lorraine, right? I mean, I love chatting to Lorraine, by the way. She's always passionate. She does what she does best. And she knows that I love her. And also, I still want to take her to Japan as well.
Oh.
But she said no. Nah.
He's second 8. Julie, 10 from Lewis, 9 from Coffee, an 8 from Lorraine, 10 from Yaba, 10 from George, 10 from Ruffeed, and 9 from Philip as well. Okay, we'll get into substitutes now. So it's back to me. I'll start with Miggy. Just pretty much running around like a headless chicken, as like he always does. Time to get rid of this guy. Thanks for your service, Miggy, but it's time you left the football club now. Unfortunately, this player needs moved on. Your time at the club is now officially done. What could I give Miggy just for running around like a bloody headless chicken half the time? I'm going to see it 2. I'm going to see it 2. It was just, he needs to go. He needs to go, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's finished. Time he left. Goodbye. There you are. So there's a lot of There's a 2 from Julie, 5 from Ashington, a 0 from Yaba, Chicken, 4 from Ruffreed, 4 from Lewis, 4 from George. Our fans always 10 out of 10 of them singing always through on the radio when I was driving back home from fishing. Almiron, 3, it's time to go. Exactly, in the words of Claude, God rest his soul, it's time to go. Yeah, 2, Saudi calling. I will give Dubravka 10 for not being on the pitch. Miggy 2 for catching the bus and turning up. He doesn't want to leave though. Well, he doesn't, but we're gonna have to be ruthless. Eddie, the owners are gonna have to be ruthless and get these players out the door now, unfortunately. His time at this club should be over. Okay, next substitution along with Miggy John was Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, he's worked hard. He's come on and he's I thought he did what he had to do, sort of thing. Kept things simple, nothing flash, and he didn't offer us a threat for me. Normally I'd give standard 5, but I've got to be honest with you. I know it's going to sound harsh, but he didn't do a lot. But at times, what I've noticed as well, a lot of people haven't mentioned as well, he seems to run down blind alleys most of the time. And you know what? That is not going to get your ratings up as well. So
I don't think he was that bad when he come on.
I'll probably give him a 6, I'll give him a 6, but that's who's going to get a borderline 6 for me.
Well, Julie's gone for a 6. There's a 7 from Yaba. There's a 6 from Philip. There's a 6 from Lorraine. There's a 5 from Lewis. There's a 7 from George. There's a 6 from Coffee as well. Just tell Miggy if he wants to play for us again, he has to sign a pro contract with no wages and the club will pay for his meals. But that's it. It's Ashington. So there you are. Back to me. Was Trippier, but 2 didn't come on with a lot of time remaining, so a standard 5 for Trips. And again, I'm presuming the same for you, John, because this person was right into stoppage time, and this is another player that needs to go. Is Paul Dummett.
Yeah, he can have a career as WWE. And that's his best move. Yeah, he's got the build for it. He's 6 foot. He's got strength. Yeah, for me, he didn't offer much to you as well. And he's been a great son for the football club. I can't even lie. And it's a farewell appearance. Oh, he'll be gone at the end of the season. And yeah, I'm going to give him a standard 5 for me.
It was right into stoppage time, wasn't it? So 5's a Trippier, 1, 3 is a Trips of 4. Wilson. Oh, I missed Wilson out as well. How did I forget him?
You did.
I did. I forgot Wilson. Again, was it?
That's yours.
It was along with Trippier, so it wasn't enough. Sort of 5 for him as well. I could believe I missed Callum Wilson then. Wilson at 4, pulled him at 3. Oh, still got Wilson on the screen. Trippier for showing up. Something wrong with him at the moment. He doesn't look fit at the moment, does he? So a 5. Trips of Dummett a 1. Dummett need to go to UFC or WWE, says Philip. Dummett a 0 from Julie. 3 for Callum Wilson as well. Actually, Dummett for 5 for not conceding a penalty or doing anything wrong, says Coffee. Fair enough. Trippier was injured, but don't forget how much he was costing us games and making mistakes months before his injury. Absolutely. Would you take Ross Barkley on a free for a year's squad play instead of Longstaff, as rumours agent has offered him to club? I don't believe it.
Probably for 1 year. Probably for 1 year. Probably for 1 year to place Longstaff and see how he does at a big club like us.
Just 1 year, maybe 1 year, maybe.
But would have been my first choice.
No, definitely not. Ashington won it as well. Okay, back to you, John. So we've done all the players. You get the referee, Simon Hooper.
Oh, he gets a big shot, Cyril. He was absolutely hopeless today. Card happy. I mean, I'm still trying to work out how Jolin got booked. And he bottled it when he should have sent off Mopai as well. Should have sent him off.
And Rissa as well.
Yeah, and Rissa as well. He was poor. Absolutely shocking. And I tell you what, if he goes to the Euros in the future of the World Cup, I tell you what, if I was manager of England, I'd just get the second string out because I'm not going to have that. It should be Simon Hooper. It should be Simon Blooper because the guy.
Simon Blooper, did you say?
Blooper.
Blooper.
He's absolute whopper.
Simon Blooper, Simon Pooper, that's another one.
Yeah.
Because he was that today. Yeah, he was just shit, wasn't he? The referee had no control. Morpay should have been sent off for that challenge, and Wisser should have received 2 second yellow cards for diving as well.
Yeah, fact. He bottled
So there you are. And I wonder what I'd be interested to see. I'll have a feel what Julie will put in for the referee as well. Probably a 0 as well. I would ref a -10. I wouldn't pick him either. Referee gets a -0. Ref gets a red card. -10. VAR 2. Hooper a 0. Mason PD. It's PD 50. Referee 0. Did the referee forget to pick his red card? I'm embarrassed. I was standard professional referees. They're clueless. Referee 0, bottled too many key players, too many decisions, too many bloopers. Ref a -69, says George. Do we actually have pro refs or we don't? Yep. Ref a 0 and says he needs to go to Specsavers. Well said, Julie. Simon Crapper, more like. Yeah, absolutely. So there you are. Okay, then. Fans, 10 out of 10 as always. Brilliant. Last game of the season. Even the celebrations before the game. Again, apparently some fans were making their way to the ground by boat as well, which was great. So a 10 out of 10 for the fans. Brilliant as always. Our fans' brace is amazing as always. So 10 out of 10 for those. And the atmosphere before the game on the way to the ground was just incredible. 10 for the fans, as always.
Yeah.
Ref a 0 from Lorraine. Whole Premier League hierarchy needs cleared out. Fans a 10, fans 10, 10. Tyndall a 10 because why not? Refs are biased, told to help certain 6 clubs. Yes, they are. Fans a 10 and a 10 from Lorraine as well. And 1 from Julie as well. Brentford fans a 1. Fans outstanding, 10 best fans in the world. No, he couldn't say because he's got hair in his eyes. If you don't get it, he doesn't have any. Says Lewis. Julie and Specsavers couldn't save the ref, says George. Fans of 10. Fans of 72-69 with 3 fingers. Yeah. Agree on Barkley would have gone for Zielinski on a free, but apparently going to Inter.
Yeah. That's
why no George. 10 out of 10 for getting a yellow. He felt left out. Well, he got it for just because it was a penalty for me. It looked like he was in the box. And I can't believe VAR decided to overturn that as well. Right, the last one, John. It's none other than Mr. Edward Howe.
Yep, got his tactics right today. Changed it up as well, which is good. And we won the game, so he's going to get a 10 from me today. He's got his team selection so spot on today. Draw back, nip back, Harvey back. Yep, I know the 2 goals is poor, but he did change it up. Like, give him a 10 today. And it's the end of the season as well.
Yep, sitting in 7th place. So all we need now is Man City to beat Man United in the FA Cup final. I believe they will, because City will want to get another one over their rivals, and they'll be laughing at Man U's faces if Man U miss out on Europe altogether. Yep, and apparently, Mark Goldbridge has been coming out and saying that Ten Hag should be staying at Manchester United.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be honest with you, Peter. I know people's going to laugh about to say this, right? I think he should, because who else is going to come in and take Ten Hag's place? Who's going to come in and take his place? There's no one there. There's no world-class managers out there. Honestly.
I think the guy's just lost the plot.
Well,
coming from a Nottingham Forest fan.
Yeah, he's a Forest fan.
The 10 fans 100. How a 9 from Philip. Eddie a 9. Eddie a 10. 10 from Eurofeed. How would you rate the season out of 10? Oh, that's a very good one, Coffee. How would you rate the season out of 10, John?
Given the circumstances and what you have to do is you got based on the players have been out injured for a long time. Everyone gets injuries, I get that. Then you got to look at the away form as well, which hasn't been brilliant, hasn't it?
11 out of 14 away games we've lost.
That is absolutely appalling. Absolutely appalling there. For me, I'm going to give it, given all the injuries you had and the finish you had, I'm going to give it a strong 7. I'm going to give it a strong 7.
Yeah, I think 7's a good rating there, John. Mason, how would you rate the season?
7.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to go for a 7 as well. It could have got worse with all the injuries we had, but we're sitting in a European spot. We just need one team to do a job for us now. So There you are. So a 7 for me as well. Just read out for the rest of the ratings for Hal. Eddie a 9. 10 from George. Once again, I hope and pray for Adam Pearson to get better soon. Yes, absolutely. Thoughts are with Adam Pearson and hope he does get better very, very soon. 10 are brilliant. We still got 7th on a pretty bad injury-ridden season, and we definitely not been playing at our best, leaking a huge amount of goals. Eddie Howe was good. How was he 100? Problem with Man U is their players. Yeah. John, you are a secret fan. You're only joking. Ten Hag should stay because he's absolutely rubbish. Ashworth and Radcliffe want Southgate. Oh, yes, I do. I'm off now, guys. Top Peter for all the work throughout the season. Much appreciated. Stay safe, mate. Mate, enjoy. Take care. Also, take care, Philip. Good to see you in the chat as well. Season and 8 for Lewis. Man, you should be looking to get De Zerbi, but would be funny if Southgate got the job and made Maguire captain again. Oh, what would be funny if Ten Hag left? A certain Mr. Bruce got the Man United job. Considering the guy supports them. 7, and apparently Bruce is looking to get back into management from what I've been hearing as well.
You know what? You know something like Aki Ten Hag, do not get this guy in.
Season of 5. 6, I think we are in a perfect position to start very strong next season, says Ashington. I believe we are. 7.5 or 8 out of 10 for me, 7 out of 10 for Lorraine, or 8 if we get Europe. Man U going to struggle to get players in, as apparently Radcliffe wants to pay the high wages of the past. He's crazy, and to try and get taxpayers' money to build a new ground, to have like a Wembley in Manchester. Ugh. Go and take a look at yourself, pal. Doesn't want to. PD Mason, 10 out of 10 pay wages, 8 if we get Europe. Steve Bruce and Steve McLaren. Dubs letting 43 goals in 23 games. Is he still on Man U pay? Dubravka's done. Bruce and Man U, love match and made in heaven. Well, absolutely, Julie. I would bloody love it. Steve Bruce went to Man United with Steve McLaren as well. Oh my God, that would be absolutely hilarious. We've got the Godfather evening PD, John Mason chat. Hope you are keeping well as well. Right then, so we will draw the show now to a close. So, John, we'll let you know what is coming up on your channel.
Thank you very much for having us on again, Pete. Yeah, my channel is John Sinclair TV for people who have not subscribed. And I've got coming up on with George, Aston Villa fan, is going to come on my channel. Also, I'm going to do a recorded show, which I'm going to post maybe tomorrow. And it's about, if I can get him on, and he's a good lad. This guy called Bede, and he's a City fan. Remember that Anthony Gordon came in and the hospital, and apparently you spoke to him. I'm going to get him on the record show in a minute. And yeah, I've got Joe Aston fan. I've got the Real Talk podcast show coming up tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'll be definitely doing that. And other than that, I've got others in the pipeline. So keep your eyes checked.
Yes, I'll be joining on yours there tomorrow, John, for your show tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to come out. I'm going to come straight back in, yeah, because I'm frozen.
That's no problem. So John Sinclair TV, as he's got it on his tag there. And so do check out John's channel if you haven't already done so. Great stuff he does on there as well. So do check us out. Me and Mason will be back on Tuesday because we are continuing our 5 top players, and we're going to move on to our midfielders next. So join us on Tuesday at 8 o'clock for that. So 5 midfielders, the wingers included as well as wingers or midfielders as well. So I wonder what top 5 we will pick on Tuesday. So do join us on Tuesday night for that. Mary, good evening. Good to see you pop in. And Mary has also gifted 10 memberships out. Thank you so much, Mary, for your contribution there. Really, really appreciate it as well. So, your memberships have gone to Coffee, Joe Robinson, Pete WW has been gifted 1, Craig Graham has been gifted 1, Rob Max has been gifted 1 as well. Joe Linton's been gifted a 1, Jake has been gifted a membership as well. Ross McFarlane has as well. Matthew Thompson and David Hutchin has been gifted by Mary as well. So thank you so much for that, Mary. Really, really appreciate that as well. Again, great. Always choose watches the channel as well and is one of the mods on this channel as well. Again, thank you very so much, Mary. Really appreciate that as well.
Yeah, well done, Mary.
As well. So me and Mason, we will catch you back on Tuesday night for our top 5 midfielders. And come and take part in our chat and let us know who your top 5 would be on Tuesday. So there'll be centre midfielders and wingers included. But 5 we are going to pick and let us know who yours will be on Tuesday. Man Utd said the stadium will be funded by the UK Gov, unlike ours that is funded by the Saudi. Oh, there's no way that's going to happen.
No way.
Jim Radcliffe is absolutely deluded if he's Mason. Your call upon Steve Bruce is double for Man United. Hi, Ian Bitley. Go back to the start. Man U favorite song. Raindrops keep falling heavy on my head. See you tomorrow, John says George. And again, there was Mary gifting the 10 memberships out as well, being spot on tonight as well. Great show, guys. Take care, everyone. Great thanks for my sub on Tony's channel. As Lewis and people just thanking Mary's contribution after 10 memberships were gifted out as well. So again, thank you again so much, Mary, for all of that, and I hope you are keeping well as well, Mary. Okay, as always, Goldbridge in the Premier League is born. Comedy, our Chippers rant on Friday. The show's going to be on Saturday now. I've got stuff.
And I've got stuff planned on Saturday, Peter.
Well, still get there.
You should have done on for Friday, man. Off for Tuesday.
Well, it might be on Newcastle website. The game's in Australia and Japan. You're just saying hello to each other in the chat. So Jim Clueless, Man U heading for the lower league, says Julie. Man U song Sailing. Cry Me a River in the stadium was funny. And thanks, Mary, from Pete as well. Well, then, guys, it's been a great show tonight. The last review in the player ratings of the season. We'll be back with them next season. We'll be doing content while the football season's finished. Of course, we've got the Euros coming on as well. Well, me and Mason will look to do some other shows while we wait for the new season to start. As well, we will be keeping the crazy PD's Football Live show. That show is not going away at all. That show will be staying of the year as well. So again, thank you to everyone who's tuned in, all the viewers for tonight with your comments. Great mods. Always brilliant as always. Thank you so much for tonight. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, do hit us.
That's a bit fucked up. Yeah, that's a bit fucked up, man. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. I don't understand that, really. That's a bit fucked up.
Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight, hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help me the channel grow. And the bell notification that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. So that will keep you notified when it's coming up. Feel free to give a donation to the channel as well. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. And you'll be put into the next prize draw we do on the channel as well. Let's dive into the last few comments that have come around. Lorraine says, night, take care, all you as well, Lorraine. Cardiff City marrying your missus. Oh, Jesus. Will PD be doing the tour games too? I'm not doing those, unfortunately.
I am.
Do so good, but John is going. But John's flying out to Japan.
I am.
So Pierre, does that mean Nottingham Forest is marrying Portland?
Great show as always, says Julie. Brilliant show as always. Do a review on the kits, Pete. Oh yeah, I'll be doing those. Be doing those. Thanks for the content this season. Look forward to more this summer. Radcliffe doesn't look like he generally wants to invest in Man U, wants to take money off. Good for them. Don't forget to pick your black and black your stripes, white, blue for Saturday. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for all the streams and watch alongs, PD Mason and John. Good night, everyone, and take care. You as well, Julie. Yes, and when is the Japan and Aussie games? Aussie games is next Wednesday, I believe, isn't it? It's on from Wednesday, isn't it?
Wednesday, Friday, then Japan is the summer.
There we are. So there we are. Well, then, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you get up to as well. Bye, everyone. You as well, Yabba. Until next show, guys, as I mentioned, me and Mason will catch you back on Tuesday for our top 5 midfielders. So until then, everyone, we'll see you all later.
Yeah. We the lads.
So do tune us in for the next episode on the channel as well. Till then, everyone, we'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. How are the lads?
We the lads.
See you later, guys. Take care.